How's it going, Gabs? Thank you very much for 39 months. Welcome back to the fighting class! Cash money! I saw your tweet, actually, about you being on the homepage of Champions of the Continent. I played 2 gachas already, so I'm not going to have a third. 2's enough for me. I play one more when the other one goes into, like, cooldown, and if I'm focusing on one, I'll play the other one less, kind of thing. So I'm doing my dailies for War of the Visions, and that's it. I've got nothing to grind, really, right now on War of the Visions. So I'm playing Opera Omnia. And then when War of the Visions gets busy, I'll play that more. Also, event, COTC is Champions of the Continent, a Japanese-only mobile follow-up to Octopath Traveler. They are making an actual console Octopath 2 as well, they mentioned that, but in the interim there's a gacha for the popularity that it gained. They haven't announced officially Octopath Traveler 2, but they had mentioned when Champions of the Continent was first announced. There was like a conversation had with the Japanese developers, and they were like, yeah, we want to make a second one. That's what they said. Not Octopath Traveler 2 is confirmed, but they said we want to make a second one, like a proper second console game. Two for 2. Three for 3. Oh, bad stairs. Yes. Although I believe that that Silicon Studios are in a little bit of a better position to make a game currently than to make a full-blown kind of like RPG on console. A little bit more recent elements. No, this is wide Jenna. We didn't get the squidged tool Jenna. This is regular Jenna, which is wider than the stretch one. A wider Jenna? I don't know about that. I haven't seen one myself. I've seen stretched, but not wide. Come on. Okay, so one fail flee on defend and attack. I know that Death Size Fireball is somewhere. I just don't know which one it is. Again, Jeff. I still need to get back to you, actually, Jeff. I will. Sorry. Lots of shit going on. I'm doing a lot of research for an event, so. And I'm also addicted to suits right now. So. Addicted to suits. As in a suit, you know? Things you wear when you want to look smart. I know that's not something that you do often, Blue. suit's nice. I'd like to see Blue in suit one day. When you get a game into a big marathon that I'm at, and we get to hang out, I will insist that you do your run in a suit. It's nice. What's really annoying about the run before as well, like at the beginning, is that I had so many big golds. Like I had an insane Bilibin cave as well. I golded Bilibin by like 12 seconds as well. Nuts, Bilibin, and Goma Cave. But the thing is I got absolutely hosed in my intro, and then got hosed by the bandits. I didn't save any time on bandits again. I got 40 seconds to save there. Broy the Beero. That's what I do. I get crunk with the boys. Hello. Is that what's going to happen, Blue, when we hang out at an event? Are we going to get crunk? Don't know what that is. Yeah, and lit. Okay. You know me. RPG limit break, and if I get a run into GDQ, GDQ. I haven't been able to submit to ESA whilst it's been... I never submitted to ESA in the past, but I am doing so these days. Salt Lake City, Utah. Because nothing says welcome to America like Utah. Perfect for you, mate. I had to go up against my Enter Venus. My Enter Venus from Suhala Desert to entering Venus 2 is 11 minutes. I skipped the encounter on the way to Suhala Gate. I got one encounter Suhala Gate, and I got one encounter in the Tunnel Ruins. So that's 3 encounters before getting to the Tunnel Ruins. And I took 7, which is a lot of time loss. And then, when I entered Venus Lighthouse, the very, very first encounter was a CBS with Boulder Beasts, and they dynamited me. But I didn't die. Ivan survived. I had 2 Waters of Life, So I brought back the guys and then was using quartz on Ivan to bring back Mia whenever I could. And we didn't die, we survived. I got boulder beasted, but then I managed to win that fight and then make it through to complete the run. I got a 344. It was going to be a 44-27, roughly. So, yeah. I was only like a minute ahead after Suhala Desert, and I went a minute behind after entering Venus, and then went 2 minutes behind after Venus Lighthouse. And then saved like a bit of the time I had. Maybe 30 seconds. I didn't save any time because like my final boss fight, Satoris and Minardi and Fusion Dragon, I have a minute and 20 to save in both fights. So, yeah. No run's really dead unless I'm more than 2.5 minutes behind entering Venus, really. I had Jin swap over to Isaac and Ivan. So what I do is Isaac had ground and flash. I brought them over to him so that he could do that, and then I could summon with Garrett because I wanted to make the fights 2 turns anyway. So I'd flash or ground if need be, and then summon with Garrett, and then if I need to go on to turn 2, if it doesn't happen, Ivan can finish it off with a summon on his second turn. So yeah. I feel like that was the best decision I could make at the point. Also, you don't have Revive, the spell Revive, you don't have it, because you get it at level 19. You only need 1 Mercury on Isaac to have it, but you need to be level 19, and you're like level 17 at that point, 16. You only get it after, or you would be at a high enough level after you defeat Satoris Minardi. Go. 3 to 4 Venus, yes, or 1 Mercury. Well, no, 4 Venus or 1 Mercury. You either need to be in the Swordsman class line or be a Gallant. But you learn it at level 19, so you need to be level 19 and then be in the right class. The thing is, for this speedrun, you're not going to hit level 19 unless you take a lot of extra encounters. Yeah, we do that with Piers in TLA. We swap Piers and Felix around to have Venus and Mercury respectively. So after we do Tandaria Tower, we have access to Revive. Part-time job. All this kind of stuff just kind of, it's, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that I get if you kind of miss those things out. The only reason I know that specifically is because, I've played the game a lot this year, but specifically when I think 2 years ago I did Ginless, and when I do Ginless I have Fizz standing by on Isaac and Flint standing by on Garrett, because my own thing about the Ginless challenge is that I just can't use summons and Jin in battle. I don't collect any, I just get those 2, but if I do need to use Revive, I'll just set Fizz and then Revive, then stand it by, or if I need to use Growth kind of thing, I'll stand that by on Flint. That's just a personal thing because it helps. So I learned when doing my Ginless playthrough first, like 2 years ago, that Fizz had access to Revive. 1 Mercury. But it's like one of those things, if you don't experiment too much with the yeah, if you don't experiment too much with the elements and classes, you won't know this stuff. And it's not that big a deal anyway, it's just... do ABT. I was considering picking up ABT after I kind of like am done with No S&Q. ABT stands for All Bronze Transferables, which is as close as you're going to get to a true 100%. Well, to 100% without kind of like doing dumb stuff. So it's all the things that you can take with you into TLA. So you want to get all of the items and all of the Ginny and that kind of stuff. There are 4 cutscenes that matter as well, I believe. This is not going so well so far. Kraken's not that bad. It's like as I say, it's like an 86% chance of success. You fail as nowhere near as much as you think. It's a shame that it happens at the point that it does. It always feels really bad, but it's not that bad. This really isn't good. I haven't been able to get a good Soul Sanctum for a while. Just never get a good one ever since I got that gold that I had. Yeah, Plexa spent a lot of time in that cave trying to figure something out. I love blue to pieces. He knows I do, but I'm still very much eyebrow raised at that 48. My sum of best is 4903 up to that point. It's not possible to get 48 for me. It's not possible for me to get sub 50. Sub 50 is impossible. Yesterday I got a 50 flat. Today I got a 50-20. You can't. 49 bandits is a myth. It's actually a myth. I have 40 seconds to save on bandits, and I never save them. Even if I get a good fight, I'll still get an over 50, because it's just dumb. It is Volokar. I hate that angle. There's like a pixel where you can't push and get the diagonal movement. Really sucks. And I don't like it. It's much slower than doing that push. I just wish all pushable objects could be pushed as fast as these statues. It's really unfair. If they kept this push speed for everything, probably save like a minute. How are you, Volokar? Are you good? It ended by Kraken not falling asleep and casting Froth Sphere multiple times. I got to Venus Lighthouse and in the run died. I finished the run. It was a 3:44:27. It was gonna be. I was a minute and 23 behind after Fusion Dragon. So, but yeah, I was a minute ahead after Suhala Desert, and then lost a minute and a half to entering Venus, and then lost 2 minutes to Venus. Yes. The way that you're meant to do, canonically, the game is kind of, you can do either one, because if you get Mia, you get additional text in the Colima Forest cutscene, so the game knows you can do either, but it's actually intended that you go and do Tret first, and then go to Imil, and then come back. But we do Mercury Lighthouse first. We do go over to Colima Forest, do the cutscene in Colima Forest, and grab Granite, and then go over to Imil. And then come back to Tret afterwards. But yeah. Yeah, I'm at that point where 3:45 is definitely a doable thing, and that's great to say. It's really good to be able to say that you know, with average RNG, I can now get, you know, 3:45s and push it. That's how you know you're improving, and I think that speedrunners really need to kind of focus on is not just going for the PB. A lot of people are all about PB and glory, and it's really not about just getting a PB. I would rather not PB, but get a consistent time all the time. It's why when it comes to my bit runs for Shining Force 2, by the way, we're almost halfway to another Shining Force 2 run. I think I've done 60 runs in the last few years, and I have gone over 6 hours 3 times, I think, or 4 times. Sub 6 is just, I can get it now. So it's like, oh my god! What? Look at that. There's a red light on my Wii U controller. Haven't seen that before. I charged it like a month ago, didn't I? Already charged it once in 2020. I've been playing a lot this month, I feel. I just feel like I've been playing a lot of it. But maybe my battery's dying? You know, it's on its last leg, so it only lasts 3 weeks now instead of 3 months. by the way, there's a really minor time save. Oh my god, that people may not take into account. It's absolutely minor, but it really helps in like tiny ways to save a little bit of time every time. Is that you don't want to run to the direct tile to jump, because you can actually like jump across like a half tile before, so you can like just save like just a little bit of movement every single time. Try and do some if you want, but like that. There you go. So if you do that every time, you can save some time. I made an error on my input, alright? Calm the fuck down. Jesus. I normally do the left side of the statue for Mercury, but I've been trying to do like the from below on the Mercury one, because you can move diagonally up to turn and then turn perfectly. And I think it's a better idea to grab Jupiter from the front as well rather than the right, because you have to walk down to the square. So, oh yeah. The run hasn't begun yet. We're just watching the intro, the unskippable intro. F, remove your mask. What? Huh? Did he just say F? Press F to make Jenna cry. That's impossible. Take it from here. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm not even trying to pull some of these early. I'm not trying to force the half tower jump, but I sometimes just kind of like think you need more than you do. Plexa, what is your sum of best? I think it's like, isn't it 29 1x? Or is it 28 now, because you're a monster? Cheers for the contributions, friends. Get in the warp point, Creden. Cradden! IG, don't die. Of course, Jenna likes Instagram. I'm mashing that. Well, we're up shit creek without to paddle. It's true. You're so vulgar, Garrett. Garrett is a paddle. He is thick as two planks. Jesus! I must leave this place. The elemental Jinn, they have returned. He's not even good at strength. I was having a look at the Jinless file I have. He is 30 attack stronger than Mia. He has an okay amount of HP. His defense is not that much higher than Isaac's, nor is his. Both his attack, his HP, and his defense are not that much higher. And also, 2 defense is 1 less damage taken. Essentially, Garrett is the worst character in Golden Sun, and I mean all of Golden Sun, just because he doesn't do his role well enough. Because of the formula that is, damage equals, well, the damage is calculated as attack minus defense divided by 2. So, defense isn't a very good tanking stat. HP is a more important tanking stat because of that. him, and his HP isn't that much higher than Isaac's. His defense is higher, but his HP is not. When you're getting like 1 or 2 defense per level, so you're either going to be getting 1 less attack or 1 less damage every 2 levels potentially, but you're getting 8 HP per level.
Garrett's just shit. Doesn't do anything. He's not very powerful, not very tanky, and not very good with magic. He's just bad.
Yeah, he's caravan fodder in Shining Force. I was honestly thinking about it, and I was thinking about it the other time I was streaming this game. But Garrett's input into this run is actually just minimal. He's defending for over, like, I want to say, like, almost 75% of his actions is just defending. It feels like. At the start, he does some things, and only for bosses he does stuff. He does a lot of, like, just guarding. Towards, like, after Tret and onwards, when you're killing things, the only thing he does is guard. He really does just suck. Someone probably could. You're a liability to the team. Will you take the fate of the world on your shoulders? It's too much for me to really think about. Isaac, you answer. Yes. What? Yes, Garrett, we should do that. Oh! Brick. You accept? Oh, shit. Yeah. It could. True any percent. Which is just carpal tunnel. The run. Well, no actually, Sonic. If you say no here to the fate of the world and then leave, the game ends. Credits don't roll, I'll say that. It's like, and the world marched inexorably towards its demise. That would be a true any percent, yes. But this is not true any percent. This is any percent no S&Q. I don't really necessarily say it would be. It would just be bad ending. I wouldn't say it's an any percent. Really. It's a bad ending. I honestly don't think of like a lot of runs out there that have like these massive kind of like anything that's like AC or credits warping. I don't really see them as like winning the game beating the game. I see them as they should be misc categories in my opinion, but you know. So if it would be a thing, bad ending would be a misc category. Thank you very much, Galorant. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate that. We are just about starting the run. You're just in time for the beginning of the run. We just like to time, you know, the 42-minute cutscene at the start. Just for the hell of it, you know. "41, 41. Jin! Check out how this works. If you move me over here, you'll move me over here. Now if I was to become white and not red, look at the stats change. Class changing. From guard to brute. Stats. Synergy. Giving you a little hint at the idea that this is what you should do. But many of us as children did not experiment. We kept it mono-element classing until we were old enough to get the balls to try giving Isaac Jupiter Ginny, and ends up that he's actually fucking amazing as an illusionist because Astral Blast is a very good spell. Maybe give him some Jupiter and some Mars. He'll become a ninja! Ninjas are very, very good. This is such an amazing system, I'm sorry. It's such an amazing system. It's on a Game Boy Advance. This is an incredible video game and really should be up there as one of like the all-time great RPGs. But because it's a handheld RPG, it just gets like everyone sitting there going like, wow, it's not as good as Pokemon because people are stupid! I'm not gonna lie, the intro is long. Very, very long-winded. My favorite take about Pokemon will always be that Reddit post that got linked ages ago where like someone was saying, and this is like a godlike, this is a line for the ages, alright? This is Reddit being Reddit. And I hate that website so much because it calls itself the front page of the internet. I don't even use it, but this is an amazing line where someone said that Shin Megami Tensei has a lot to learn from Pokemon. Pokemon, this is what they said. They said SMT has a lot to learn from Pokemon. Pokemon is the pinnacle of turn-based RPGs. Fuck me, what a sentence, eh? Someone said that, yeah. Someone actually said that. I couldn't believe it. I read it and it was just, it's one of those takes that you read. You're like, You could have just like just inject something into my eyes so I don't see this anymore. Oh man. Yeah, I know, right? It's one of those sentences where you're just like, how can you get to that point of thinking? Oh, it's a funny take. I'm not going to sit there and say that Pokemon's not good. Like, Pokemon's great, right? You know, it's good. It's popular for a reason, because it's easy to get into and it's colourful and shit. But like, yeah. That is such an amazing sentence to read, because it's just unbelievable. Yeah. Yeah. I want to find the post again. Like, if someone can find the image again, like, please find it. Because like, I'm not shitting you. This is something that was genuinely said on the internet. It has to be bait, you know. It's one of those things that it just can't be real. That's definitely someone baiting people. It has to be. A mint. Sub 50 bandits waiting room. Please find another place to wait, Abby, because it's not going to happen. Sorry. That's the second best one you can have. The best one you can get is Ivan will be waiting on the bottom right bedpost, but in the middle of the bed is just as good. Right then, bandits. I think the reason it's really hard to find is because no one wants to genuinely Google the words Pokemon is the pinnacle of turn-based RPGs. And that, if anyone finds that on your Google search history, you're done for. That's game over. Right then. How's it going, by the way? Oh, good to see you, dude. 33, no 36s, that's bad. 33, 32. 27, 27, that's not bad. That's not good either. You're both a bunch of bricks. Okay, cool. Double heal. 34, not enough. He's healing again, of course he is. And he's glowering. Okay. Oh my fucking god, dude. Crit, lovely. I have not. 2, 3, 4. I think. 2 on the main guy, 2 on the right-hand side guy as well, I think. I'm not a massive mod player of games. I played a few. Like I played Shining Force Alternate, and I played some randos here and there, but I'm not like a major. Reg, are you gonna, when you've learnt this run, are you just gonna show up and do like a 3-2x or something just because you can? Wow, Blueser. Jesus. I have not, no. I haven't. As I said, the only mod for GS I've played is TLA's Rando. I'm not a massive mod player. I don't really have too much of an interest in mods for games. Can maybe give it a look at some point, but I haven't really got any immediate interest in playing it. Maybe one day that will change. They're not from Reddit. May not be. That's just where I would assume it's from, because the majority of morons on the internet are on Reddit. I'd say a good 98% of idiots come from there. I made an account like 2-3 years ago. I made a few posts and I tried to do Camelot month posting in Shining Force Discords and Golden Sun Discords, but my Camelot month posts got deleted for being not relevant. So I can't be asked. Is it so hard just to get there in one encounter? You know? You say that as if you're not, like, CEO, Loser. If there's a way to remove emotes you get, what do you mean, Enron? Are you saying that you got one of the K-pop emotes and you don't want it? Well, I have an idea. I have a solution for you, mate. Don't ever use it, and then you won't see it. Easier now. The main thing I do is just never even consider the idea of getting BTTV, so any one of those shitty emotes, just never see. It just makes my life so much better. Going to what, sorry? Can't bring myself to say that, I don't think. Oof. I'm alright. I'm getting bodied here. Other than that, we're good. How about you? Up to much? The thing is, like, it's not a post, it's an image of something being said. Someone screen captured it, essentially. So that's why it's really hard to find. I was first shown it like 3 years ago. So it's old. I don't expect it to be easily findable. Technically, that's a sub 8 kill. Technically. But yeah. It was a 7:59 when the ray landed. God, I really tense up for that menu. Reminds me, Sirius, I wanted to ask about the chaos, about how that's looking. played a Chaos for a bit. Are you intrigued in having another go at what you're working on? If there's an update to play. Come on. Thank you. Right, there are 5 encounter skips. 4 really, because one of them's almost guaranteed, but there are 5 in total. So it's a 50-50 from the village to the barricade. This barricade to the forest is a 30-70. This is the hardest one. It'll then be a 70-30. This is percentage chance. From the forest to the village of Colima. And then it'll be 50-50 back to the barricade, then back to the thingy. So we're 1 for 2 right now. In the last run I did, I got a gold split on this particular split by about 10 seconds, and I got all 5 encounter skips. And then a 3 encounter approach to the cave. And then a 2 encounter cave. There are so many coders here. I guess I'm technically coding as well. I'm interacting with code. You're in it management. Hell yeah. Vroom! Why don't they turn to trees? Sweat smile. Come on, game. Be kind. Not a great start. One encounter, 1 fail flea. Two encounters, 2 fail fleas. Don't need to move that much. I'm not sad, Jorah. Holy shit, dude. Can I please flee? No, never mind. I'm sorry, my bad. Holy shit. That was a bad basement. Was that 4 or 5 encounters? All of them fail fleas. Hello, Greffery. How are? I feel like it's been ages since that we've spoken or hung out. Holy shit, can I just flee once? I need to do this reset again because it was too early that I got that encounter. If you get the encounter near Bilibin, you can just run. Oh, it's an early encounter. That's another fail flee! This is ridiculous! Actually nuts, dude. Wow, that's so early! This is going to be a 4 encounter cave, isn't it? I should have been in there 15 seconds ago. I'll say that. Could have been worse. Just give me ghouls first, and then give me slimes, please. I don't outturn the slimes yet. When you hit level 5, you can outturn them. So. Level 4, level 5, 5, and then. Not great. Very much so. The week of eternity. I think it's because we didn't do raiding Saturday. I haven't played much 14 this week. We normally hang out when we play 14. .47 entry into Emil, not bad. 2 encounters. Outturned everything because of Gust. That's good. Lost Cap. Yeah, so because you can only really move him down to the left, the game assumes you do, because there's nothing else to do with it. I learned it in like a week. But I learn runs in a very doing way. I followed the notes and just did a playthrough following the notes, and then after that I learned it and just did it. So it took like 2 full days of streaming to get it. I'm a kinesthetic learner though, so I learn by doing. I read things, play through whilst reading it, and then I learn it that way. It's time for some more lore! If you weren't here earlier, this character, the fairy from Ply, is a reference to a previous game made by Camelot Software Planning. It was a reference to Shining Force 3, Scenario 3. There's a little fairy in that game called Primula. Gabriel sends Primula along with you to take down the Vandal Bull Zone. And yeah, that's Primula. If you haven't played Shining Force 3, it's amazing. It's the best game on the Sega Saturn, so go and play it. Oh yeah. It's always educational around these parts. I think my Ginny are set. Yeah. Do 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 do. How's it going, Alan? Pretty noise. How's it going, Alan? Are you well? I hate that. Urgh. Poo. Yeah, I mean, 2 months to learn a game, that's fine. I mean, I just learn it in a very particular way, and I know that I've played this game enough that I kind of knew this game anyway. But specifically, I had run Golden Sun: The Lost Age before. I used to run the Any Percent before I put it down. So I already had experience running Golden Sun, so I had a little bit of knowledge in terms of at least the menuing and all that kind of stuff going into it. So it's a bit of an advantage I had learning this game. I already had experience with the series, so. Yeah, I started by learning via High Spirits notes, and I kind of adapted it slowly to new stuff as I went. Okay, This is not the ideal one, but I don't think attacking will be enough to kill him, so just need to hope that Ivan doesn't die. Don't. Okay. Oof. Okay, I had to be careful there just because I didn't want to get another encounter. Come on, Ivan, and you need to hit level 7, bro. Ah! Yeah, sorry. That was a strange noise, but I was scared for him. He was guarding, but yeah, that was scary. Correctly. Was that it? I don't think that was. Well, when you learn it, like at first I didn't learn it. I had it on like notes, right? And you kind of like watch the notes, you read the notes, and you do it as you go. And the more you do it, the more you get used to it. I learn in a very particular way though, so it's kind of, I know what I'm preparing for rather than what the individual actions are, if you know what I mean. He is level 6, okay, well then the mint is going to you then, sir. Okay, forward for Fizz, sweet, wrong. 119 is possible. So the retreat glitch happened there. I didn't really talk about it earlier, but the retreat glitch is when you cast retreat from the shortcut menu without having enough PP to cast it. When you say yes, but you don't have enough, you don't go anywhere because you don't have enough. But the minute you say yes, the game instantly puts you back to the coordinates of entering the dungeon. So when you go through a staircase or through a door that has a set value attached, it's going through to a value that is present on the opening screen of a dungeon. So the way that you're normally meant to get here is you cast Ply on a statue, you go up a waterfall, you watch Mercury Lighthouse get lit. During that time, the game places all of the characters into their positions as they're meant to be, waiting for the cutscenes to happen. This is actually the post-Satoros fight moment, so only Satoros and Alex are set right now. Alex doesn't show up on the previous bit, but Satoros does. This is why we don't see Jenna, Kraden, Minardi and Felix or whatever on the lift. But because of that, it also cocks up the cutscene, because the cutscene still has to play. But because of that, Jenna's face appears on the screen and the characters aren't standing on the lift. You can't, if you have 5 PP, retreat will be red on the in the menu and you can't cast it. It's just because it's shortcutted, it goes to the yes no. You can't even get to the yes no option if you're trying to do it from the menu. Satoros has a set turn order: attack, heat flash, fireball, attack, fireball, heat flash, attack, eruption. I need to find out where he is on that setting and then play it from there. This is why I have Granite set right now, so I can use it on the first turn in case it is eruption turn 1. Only Ivan will survive eruption targets. That's not good. I hope it's attack and not what? Spire, attack, herb, self, prism. Don't be fireball, please. Don't be fireball. Okay. So we're going to use Flint. We're not going to use Granite yet because we need to wait for Granite for the fireball turn. Every time. This is the same as the last fight though, so this should be okay. It's going to be attack. I can play this aggressively basically, because I know what's going to happen. Fizz, Leaks. I had this fight last time and I know that I'm going to get the kill. So. Venus should kill because I put in the slash, the wind slash, so this should be a kill. There it is. 1959! I might have split early! I might have split early. Oh shit, I think I split early. Oh dear. Okay, no one died. Still counts. He died 1959. It may not have faded out 1959, but he died 1959. Oh dear. Okay, that actually is bad. I just felt a twinge in my arm. I think I mashed it a little bit too hard in the fight. Okay, let's be careful. I don't think I'm going to be able to do my vibrate technique for a bit because my hand is... I think I twinged something in that fight. No, I just twinged it. I can just feel it. I never have pains, but I think just during that fight I caught a twinge. I have two different types of mashing to avoid pain in my arm, and I think I just twinged it during that fight. Might need to just rest it for the next split. Okay, I can do my regular mash, but I can't do my vibrate mash. So I need to be careful with that. Just don't do the... I normally lock my lower arm and mash that way. But if I do that, I'll stress the twinge. The regular mash doesn't do that though, so we're good. This is just going to put more stress on my left arm. It's okay. I know I'm smart enough that if I do actually start hurting, I will just stop. I don't care how good the run is. Personal health is always more important than the run. Thank you for the contributions, guys. Please go down to the Hermes water after Tret, Bowie. Just remember that. So we put Isaac into 2 Mercury for the Swordsman class line. Makes him fast because he's tier 2, or faster. Fast enough. Kieran. That's not. It makes him fast enough. But it gives us access to a void, and I need a void. Probably need 1 more fight or 2 more fights. I don't have the mint on Isaac, so he shouldn't outturn me. That should be enough for level 8. It should be. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Plasma! I don't like having the mint on Ivan, but he didn't hit level 7, so this is... It means that there's a chance that Breeze is going to flee or outturn me. Isaac should outturn it. He has the chance to. Because again, only enemy speed is set, but character speed has a chance to get up to 5% bonus, I believe. I think it's 5% anyway. But essentially they get a bonus. Anywhere between 0 and 5%, so they can get like an upgrade. So Isaac can outturn if he gets a good roll on his speed. So it's either plus 1 to 5% or just a flat 1 to 5 increase on the roll. One of the two, I can't remember, but yeah. You get speed rolls only for your characters. It's never lower than your main speed, but only higher. You'll either get base or a little bit better. And if he gets a good roll, he can outturn Breeze. This is why I like the mint on Isaac, so it stops that and allows better living statues. Always cast a void before it runs out, so you skip a text box. You can do it from outside Bilibin Cave. You can run all the way into Colima Forest, and you do it before you move in Colima Forest. And then you do it just after you push that log, and you'll be fine. That's enough void to get through Colima Forest. Average level, this is why we're looking for Ivan to hit level 8, because he learns Plasma, but also it means that our average level as a team is high enough to avoid the encounters in Colima Forest. We're not high enough to avoid encounters in Treachery though, so that stays. So can we preempt our wish emotes for Breeze, please? That'd be great. So I don't get shat on the way up to Breeze either. I'd like to get 3 encounters before Breeze, not 4. Good first encounter. If you get to the vine before the first encounter, that's really good. That is an early second encounter though, which is not great. If you give me a 4th one, at this point, I will be upset game. And give me the speed roll. Isaac usually should. There was for the longest time I always got the outturn, and then I just suddenly stopped getting the outturn, and like Breeze just ran away twice on me. I'm just like, oh, fuck it. Oh my god. This is why the mint not on Isaac is shit. I just can't get the outturn anymore, I don't know why, and it's just sad. I used to get it all the time, and now I just don't. That's bad though, we lost a lot of time there. Like, that's probably about, I mean I didn't get an extra encounter, so that's an okay thing. But yeah. very early encounter there, so we're going to get 2 minimum. Okay, we got away with it. That's good. Yes, they do. Jin encounters are encounters, so. Yo, Sapor, how are? I need to retreat, shortcut, and then cast apply on everyone. And then avoid, and then sleet. Also good. That is going to be close to a dead Ivan. That is scary. Kirin, Plasma, Reed. This is good. Oh yeah. I had a minute to save because I had a pretty bad tret in my PB. So I cast a void. I reset retreat to the shortcut, and then made and then cast a void. Sorry. So I'm going to be retreating from here, and then the void will basically get me from Kolyma Forest all the way around to the Kolyma Bridge, over to Fusion Temple. Okay, so we used the Hermes Water to free Tret of the malady that was afflicting him. Basically, he just lost his faith and hope in the people of Kolyma, because after the Synergy Stones were like shot out from Vale, they started landing and around this area, and it kind of changed the villagers of Kolyma. They took their axes to the sacred part of the forest, rather than living in harmony with the forest. And Tret was pissed. And he fell in. He was also kind of like afflicted by the Synergy Stones, which kind of caused him to be a bit upset. So we used the Hermes Water to clear that sadness, I guess. I only want to get one fight here. I want it to be like after this forest. Good. And it's not a bad one, that's okay. That should work. That may not kill the end mole. Should have attacked with Garrett, but I just didn't trust him. Well, I didn't. I thought the damage would be enough, in all honesty. That's not great. That was a slow fight, but it was only one fight though, so that's okay. Go now, I. Remember, you're not the only one who can read minds. Based old man. As again, the potato, thank you. I am requiring the luck. I am requiring the luck. Be kind, be kind, be kind! Good. Cool. 6. 4. We'll lose a bit of time though, of course, because my gold is a joke, but funnily enough, that encounter that I took was slower than getting 2 encounters where I fled from them both. If you can believe that. Taking 1 encounter is slower than fleeing from 2. I don't know why I did that wrong, but I did it wrong again. And that's okay. Okay, so I have Mia in Forge, so she has access to Sleet and Prism. They're very, very fast spells. It also makes her faster as well. So that she can basically be a bit faster in general, but there are certain enemies that she can outturn now. Oh my god. And those enemies are the Skeleton Knights, and it means that she can use like Prism or Douse, whichever one you want, to kind of like deal the extra damage that the splash damage from Procny won't cover. So it's pretty helpful. So this is the situation I'd use it. So just that 20 damage is enough to cover the skeleton. Bone fight, not skeleton. It's close. Crystal powder. One more encounter would be nice, but as long as it's close enough. I should be okay. I should be able to get no more encounters before quartz. This should be a sub 2 encounter start. I once had a sub 2 encounter finish on quartz because I had like I skipped an encounter and got an attack for it. here and defend. Slide. Good. Having nice speedy moves from him. That kind of stuff. The Skeleton Knights as well can drop a sleep bomb, and if they do, that's great. Bone Fighters. This is one of those days where my menus are going really well, and I kind of really would like to show you like hand cam this kind of run, but not today. Why am I doing that with you? I mean, yeah. Mia could have done it too. She's got the thing on now, so. Oh yeah. We had a pretty nasty ape earlier. How's it going there, Justice? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the things. Not quite sure what the emotes say, but okay. So Zephyr, Fever, Flare will run it. There are ladies here as well. Doc. Oh, great. At least it was on the turn where it helped. Okay, so Reed. Oh gosh. Cybele. Probably that's a bad menu. But yes, we have got a run going. As we have had a run going every time I run this game. How about it, dadgummit? Okay, sure. Yeah, it's going well. Thanks, sorry. Never heard that before, so I don't know. But yeah, it's going good, thanks. This split is so hard to go up against in my PB, because it's just so good. Just in case I get an encounter. Good. Okay, we're looking all right. Flint over, Gust for Zephyr, heal up. The run goes until it's gone. It's looking pretty solid so far, but like the thing is with this game is that it's really, really RNG. It's RNG heavy throughout the game, but the end of the run is where it like really kicks it into overgear. I want to be like a minute and a half minimum ahead going into like post Colosso, so like the 2-hour 40 mark, 2-hour 50 mark. I need to be like at least a minute and a half ahead just to have a chance of breaking even because of how volatile the end game is. Yeah, This is a great RPG series, one of my favourites of all time as well. But I'm a massive fanboy for Camelot Software Planning. Like, all of the RPGs they've made are just like heavy hitters for me. You're gonna summon Procne, and then you're gonna summon use Plasma. Oh yeah, easy, easy. That's not even a question. This is slower than the other way, but it's safer because Ivan can get one shot by certain spells if they're targeted onto him, and I just can't be asked to deal with that. The only thing that's scary here is that Garrett can get dodged, which makes it a 2-turn fight. But this is, I'm happy so far. Dark Dawn's good. I'm one of those people, I'm a Dark Dawn defender. So, yeah, it's a good game. Well, I guess. Just in case. I really like Dark Dawn. The thing with Dark Dawn is that the game came out on a console that was saturated with really good RPGs. In general, and it's a good game, but the thing is it's generally not as good as the first two games. I mean, it's arguable that it's as good as this first one, but it's not as good as TLA. But yeah, when it came to the GBA, Golden Sun 1 and 2 are just absolute technical standouts on the system, and just super impressive anyway. But yeah, they're just absolutely huge for the system they came out on, the time they came out, and their general quality, whereas Dark Dawn is a pretty damn good game, and I would always defend it as a good game, but it's just the DS has so many fantastic games on it as is. There's so much about that they kind of like. There's a lot of quality of life in Dark Dawn that is just so needed and so great. And they did like a lot to kind of make the synergy puzzling and like progression very interesting. It was generally a lot easier than these first two games, like much easier. That's personally for me, that's not a huge setback, but for others it is, and I appreciate it. So Isaac has a chance to outturn this living statue. He doesn't always. With a mint he will, but without a mint there's a chance that he does, but he doesn't always. He didn't. That's fine. However, he will level up from this fight, and afterwards he will have enough speed to outturn. He now will have enough speed to outturn the next one. So. should be good on an encounter. Okay, we're looking all right. Okay. PP count should be low enough for what we want to do. I'm not sure if Mia's is going to be strong enough, so I'm just going to confirm it here. The slime beasts definitely, but I'm not sure about the calamar. So. We're going to lose a lot of time here. I don't think I'll save. I might be able to save a bit of time, but it depends on the encounters I'm going to get. I've had a few bad encounters, and I think I've had like +1 encounter than the ideal. So you kind of want to be like entering the last-ish, halfway through this stage when it's like 6 minutes. You're dark green. We split up Ivan and Mia because they're the weakest, so we put them to the side so they don't get kind of combined. But it's also a very specific thing for Djinn collection purposes. We set them in the right positions so that when we collect the Djinn, we get ideal sets. They always land on the right person when we grab them. So, yeah. Holy shit, that is a good intro. This could be a sub 2 Manticore start, if I'm lucky enough. Retreat glitch! Okay, so the way the retreat glitch works, if you have just joined us and you don't know what the retreat glitch is, again, I cast it when I don't have enough PP from the shortcut menu. And what it does is the game thinks you're on the screen you enter the dungeon from, because when you say yes from the shortcut, it instantly casts it in its code, but you don't go anywhere because you don't actually cast it. So when we go through doors, they're not the door we think we're going through, but a value that's based on the starting screen. So it just takes us to the Hsu door, which is the rest of Alton skipped. That means no Hydro statue. That means no lift. Pretty good. I don't think this is going to be a sub 2 Manticore start, but I once saw Plexa start the Manticore sub 2, and that is just absolute goals. That is it's insane. I think this will be like a 2 flat. I think like a 240, 2 flat 40 maybe, or like a 2 flat 30. If I get, I need to get a good Lamacon as well. Just saying. If I get a bad Lamacon, then I'm not gonna get too much going on. How's it going, Kazin? It's going well. How are you? My twinge is gone as well, so I can go back to my other mashing style. Which is good. I think I just caught a nerve basically when I was doing it. You know when you like trap a nerve and you just need to get it out, and it's like So normally when you get older, when you just wake up from sleeping on a nice comfy bed and pillow, you just kind of get that crick in your neck. You're like, oh, okay. You youngsters will get there. When you hit 30, it'll all happen. Don't get me started on when you hit 40. No, I'm not 40. I'm 30. That's why don't get me started on hitting 40. Because I, haven't hit it. So I can't tell you what it's like, but I can tell you what it's like hitting 30. Well, no, I did say don't get me started on hitting 40, so you're right to assume that may be what I meant, but oh, you're a baby, Justice. You're a baby. 33? Oh. 26 this year. I think, yeah, 25 is when things like started to make a slight turn for the worse overall. I turned 30 back in March. I was away in Japan with my boy Ninzard. God. So this is the evil desert of Lamakan. That sucks some serious balls. Dang, yeah. I've been on for 7 years now. This is bad. 3 encounters already. Don't give me a 4th. Okay. This will probably be a 6 encounter jobby. Twitch is very old, yeah. Before Twitch became Twitch, it was known as Justin TV. Gonna be a 7 encounter Lamakan. Great. It's going alright, Tex. I've been forced to bring out the Thor, and I don't like it. This is a bad Lamakan Desert. This is going to be a 7 encounter one, so. It was not a sub 2 start. It was I lost maybe about, of the 46 seconds I could say, I probably lost like 35 of them, so depending on how well this fight goes. We'll see what happens. Poison tail. That is not a good start. Me switching them out. I trade them so they're on the right people, and I'm setting them to. I'm putting them on standby so I can summon every fight. I only trade them when I need to. Don't hit me yet. Should be attack curse then. It's an unfortunate fight, but you know. Mia died. Shit. Okay. I didn't kill him. Okay. That'll do. Wasn't ideal, but it'll do. We didn't lose too much time to him, so it's fine, but... Yeah! Okay, encounter skill. If he starts with, basically, if the first turn is Poison Tail Impair, so if his first turn is on the beginning of his thing, so it goes Poison Tail Impair, Mad Blast, Poison Tail, Attack Curse, Nova Deluge is his turn order. If he starts with the first one of Poison Tail Impair, turn 2, he's going to use Mad Blast and Poison Tail on the same turn, and because we haven't got Granite up, and I had to heal Ivan with Mia, she was vulnerable. So because she got Mad Blast and Poison Tail, she died. So it's a thing that just happens sometimes. Oh my word. Cheers, man. If you get a sleep bomb drop as well from the Bone Fighters, you don't have to come and get this one. This is a backup if you don't get a drop. I say backup, it's what you do if you don't get a drop. names I don't know from a bygone age of, well, before my time at least. Don't know who that is, Faz. How are you? Welcome to the stream. How fares thee today? Senior Bowie. I know I'm getting old, Faz. Please. How fares you recently? Haven't spoken in a while. Hope you're good. Prepare yourselves to sing. Old ass man, old ass man. Geriatric the hero. Been hanging with Sega peeps a lot, I see. Nice. I'm alive, which is good. Healthy. Which is even better. You will someday see something like that. Garrett is very silly. He's like, oh wow, the ocean, when he sees a lake, despite the fact that we've just been to Imil. Don't ask. He's stupid. There's still something on my controller up. I'm wondering what that was. Time for some revenge. Yeah, the last run we had died here. It wasn't that. I mean, this is a better run by about a minute, I think. So this is pretty good. Just whenever I'm on paces like this, I don't get at all attached until I'm past Kraken, basically. This is looking like a 3:35 pace post Kraken, which is good. Good pace. Again, like I have like the 40 seconds to save for Corona, Altin, and Manticore splits, and Vine's Vine. It'll either happen or it won't for him. But yeah, I mean, this is just my standard right now. To put it simply, this is my average. This is good to consistently be on this pace, and yeah, I'm just playing well, and I just need one run to get through the gates and have a good ending. Get through the gates of Kraken, and then don't lose loads of time to Colosso and Alt Miller, and then just make it to the end. There we go. Happy Squid is napping. That's what I want to see. Nappy Squid. I want to use Thor on you, so you become Zappy Squid. And I don't want you to attack and become Flappy Squid, because that's not good. Where's my lucky charm? I found it atop the mast. Don't ask how I was somehow able to get up there. No one was guarding it, but... S&Q means save and quit. And if I save and quit, I can manipulate the RNG in the game to get guaranteed outcomes in battle. So no S&Q is essentially no RNG manipulation. The any percent, which does use saving and quitting, is about half an hour faster. half an hour faster is a lot of time.
Hello.
Rumbly tumbly. Tumbly tumbly! Sorry, I just had a sudden urge to tore it up. I should play Xenoblade 2 again. It's been a while since I played it last. Okay, so again I have 2 breaks. I've got a very, very short toilet break after the second fight. And after the first fight, I can go and grab some more water at least. So there's not much time here, but there is a little bit. Throw those oars. There's still so much to go and so much that can go wrong, dude. This is just a scary run. Gotta get past Happy Squid first. So the Kraken is a tough fight, by the way. I'm going to do 3 fights against these guys. It's going to be easy. Just use Judgment, Meteor Judgment to get through these fights. Nice and easy. Easy. Simple fights. This is why we have the Elven shirt on Ivan as well, so he outturns it all without worrying about anything. And then when we fight the Kraken is too strong to fight, normally. In order to fight him, we need to slow him down and CC him with Sleep or Stun. So this is why I grabbed Scorch. Obviously we're going to get access to Meteor as well, but Scorch has the ability to stun. So we're going to use Sleep and Stun on turn 1. If neither of those land, this is why I picked up the Sleep Bomb, and then another Sleep on turn 2. Just for a chance to stay alive. If he does sleep, the fight's over, I win. Because I'm going to use Vine on him as well on turn 1, which halves his speed. And halving his speed means that everyone can outturn him. I'm going to give the Elven shirt over to Garrett to confirm this. Me is fast enough without, and Garrett needs the Elven shirt to be fast enough to outspeed him after he's been vined. Very important. I'm going to go grab some water. So yeah, I'm going to have... this is a good fight to kind of explain how I learned all the menus in this game. Because we're basically summoning in, like, as we go. We're going to like, progressively summon. Because we're preparing all of the... Knowing what Ginny to use was easy for me to remember by knowing what I was preparing. Like, Granite and Vine to defend and slow. And then we're going to use Scorch and Sleep. And if he sleeps, I've used Scorch, so then we're going to use Meteor. And then we're going to use Smog with Isaac because we're preparing for the we're preparing to use Thor on Ivan, so we need to get the Smog done first. And then if Mia's free, she's going to use Neptune into ice. So it's like by knowing what you're preparing for, you know at what point to always use certain Ginny and what point to use spells or summons on other characters. It's kind of cool like that. But yeah, that's how I spent some time learning the stuff here. Hop to it. Okay. my very, very short loo break is here. Right then, here we go. Got to get a good head start out the door. Okay, that was probably a few seconds lost there. Oh my god, my menu. Ah! To it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. Okay, please. Sleep! Granite, to keep us safe. Schlee! Let's go. And stunned. Neptune, Meteor, Plasma. Heat wave. About 15 seconds time loss, maybe 20. More than 20, 25. Well, we are no longer 335 pace. We lost a lot of time there. Bit of a shame. But it's okay. Okay then, I can lose all of that time in the draft split. Hail's going to be okay. I should save a bit of the time on Hail, but the draft split, I could be in the red. I could very easily be in the red after that. And even if I save a bit of, or even if I lose a bit of time, but not that much, Colosso, I could be in the red after as well. That's just how it goes. This is the RNG up to this point, whilst it's effective and does a lot of things up and down in terms of the run, it is nothing compared to the RNG from this point onwards. Most encounters will still take one summon, but some of them will take two. After we finish Colosso and cross the bridge, encounters will be like 2 summons every time. Which means, apart from like the one-offs that are only going to be 1, which means that every encounter I get is a lot of time loss. So I'm looking for attack first to completely bypass the encounters, or get the really good ones that are 1 turn or can be, gimmicked in a way to get out. So a lot of my time save is going to come from skipping fights. For example, the Suhala Desert split, which is from Tolby after Colosso until you leave the desert, is either 11 minutes or 12.5. Because it's you're either going to skip 7 encounters or you're not going to skip those 7 encounters. Have fun. And that's just it. That's just it. So the first 2.5 hours of this run is be as far ahead as you can to not get bodied by the end of it. Wrong way. Okay. Tag Tolby for a Death Warp later. Hopefully we only get 1 encounter on the way to Hail. That should be good. Nice. Do not flash defend, you little bastard. Just saying. Just defend normally. Okay. Judgment is the fastest tier 4. That thing just survives a proc knee, so it's kind of annoying. So, yeah. We use Judgment, because as I say, Judgment is the fastest tier 4. It's half the speed, or it's half the length rather of Thor. I will only use Thor if it's absolutely mandatory for me to use Thor. Otherwise, I will use some combination of Meteor and Boreas with a proc knee because it's just faster. Because of the sheer length of Thor and the animation. Because you skip the fast bit, you don't skip the slow bit when you press B. So. So I'm going to be standing by everything, then setting ground. Ground is a priority Ginny, just like Granite, which means that no matter who uses it, you'll go first, because it's just priority. And Mia's quite slow, but she will use it because it allows us to stun things so that Isaac can get his go before they get a turn. Caught by surprise, nice. Scary. You can see how quickly we can die. That was good. 2 fights. Fast fights. Good. I don't like to see rats. So these rats here, these armoured rats, have two types of defend. A regular defend and a much faster one. Or a much better one. The other one is a flash defend. So flash is a Ginny, just like granite, that reduces damage. But flash is 50%. Sorry, granite is 50%. Flash is 90, which is a shit ton of damage reduction. Those rats have the ability to reduce damage by 90%, which is poo. These are the things that are dangerous. If you get two Dreadhounds, I'm going to want to ground one and then Boreas the other, and then follow up with a Procony onto the one that got grounded, because they're so fast. If you get back attacked by those, you're dead, basically. It's not ideal. You know what? I'm going to do this. Yes, it is. But I can't really say properly until later. The pace does not matter until I get into Venus Lighthouse. There's too much shit before it. This is bad. It's already 4 minutes. I haven't had very hard encounters, but the encounters have been like plentiful. I've had a lot. So even though they've been fast encounters, apart from one, I've just had a lot of them. I normally would be like, I think 1 or maybe 2 less entire encounters. I want to be on the final floor at 4 minutes 30, and it's 4:20, and I'm here. So. It's 45 seconds from entering the final room until spawn, so I want to be entering the final room 5:30. Fingers, please. Okay, so that's 4:55 entering here. I'm probably going to get 2 more encounters as well. I'm going to take a risk here. Fuck. Where was Thor? I used Procony, that's why. I'm an idiot. Okay, that one's going to survive. It can kill Ivan. Hopefully it doesn't. Here we go. You are a lucky boy, Bowie. We have lost all of our time save though. Blue, green, white, yellow, red from left to right, and we'll see how it goes. Wasn't so bad. We did lose our time save, but let's reset this dungeon. Warriors. I want to take these fights, but it's a bit risky. I might try and flee So I don't want to take these fights. I want to get down to Baba as quickly as possible. So yeah. This is bad. I should be down speaking to Babai like 1 minute. Actually, I'm still on the first floor. I'm probably going to get 2 more encounters on the way to him. This is shit. Okay. I will probably lose all my time save here, and I don't know, it's just tricky. This is Colosso coming up. There's too much variance at this point in the game. This is a particularly hard bit. Alt Miller Cave into Death Warp is like really, really hard. I want to get like a sub 6 Death Warp, yes, but like a 530, 510 kind of Death Warp. That's not going to happen. I probably won't even get out of the cutscene until 5 minutes, and then I've got a Death Warp. So we are close to an encounter at least, which is nice. But if I get an encounter when I'm running back up to give him the draft, I will be really upset. Because that would be the worst time to get an encounter. Okay. Right then. Just like Kraden, Babai is a really old-ass man. So that means the older you are, the more lines you have in the game. In concentrated bursts, basically. So because he's old, he talks a shit ton. So we're going to be here for 3 minutes, pretty much. Not 2 minutes. I just need Colosso to go well, or Nut Losso as we like to call it, or even Time Losso, courtesy of Nutzart, Nut Rage, and Nut Vamper. The fights against Azart and Sat Rage are quite straightforward. We use Judgment, and then we use Ragnarok until it dies. Easy, right? You'd think so, but there's this little item called a Nut, which heals for 200 HP. Which increases our need to attack 2 turns, but also it increases our need to heal, adding on another turn. So if he uses a nut, it's plus 3 turns. So that 24 seconds time save is whether or not he uses a nut, as long as my Death Warp is fast. So... and then when I fight Sat Rage, I have 25 seconds of time save, if he doesn't use a nut. If he uses 2, I lose 25 seconds. It's just that it makes that much of a difference to the fight, so I can't control whether he uses it or not. He just either will or won't, and I cry or not. Yeah, this is going to be a slow as shit Death Warp. I'll be losing time before the fight even starts. Using the item nut is bad. Yes. Yeah, so like a 530 Death Warp is enough to go even with myself, or save a bit of time. And I'm not even out of the cutscene. This is not going to be a sub 6 Death Warp. I'll say that. Shit, dude. He used Fireball though, so that's fucking good. Actually didn't kill us. Good. Oh my god, how is it not doing enough damage? I know I'm guarding, but like it shouldn't be doing that little damage. Are you fucking kidding me? Well then, we are behind a minute, so we're going to be in the red after this fight, no matter what. That's just how it goes, I'm afraid. Okay, so Fever for Flints, Mist for Quartz, Smog for Vine, over... That was awful. You never get a good encounter when you actually want to die, and then you'll always get like Dreadhounds and Golems like every single time. But as soon as you try to die, you get a shit encounter. Sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna be in the red after this fight, I think. I'm not gonna pretend otherwise. I'm just surprised that it did so little damage, Fireball. I was guarding, sure, but that's only 50% damage. And it did like 12 or something. Some people are like, are you kidding me? He could have deluded a lot more. That was like the worst encounter you can get though to Death Ward. The gnome mages are generally quite bad. This is just a shame, really. Oh Jesus, that's not good. Sorry, dude. So as a heads up, for the idea of like going even with my gold, I should be starting the race now. Like it should be counting down 3, 2, 1 now. I mean, well, you can transfer the stats of this party over to TLA. I lost like I had a fight where I lost like all my time with a 5:30 death wall. This is a 6:30 death wall, so it should be pretty bad. I may not be in the red like I thought I would, but like I'm gonna start losing time quite heavily. It's like a minute 10 from the minute you start this until the fight starts, and then you gotta get through the fight. So it'll probably be about 15 seconds lost by the time the fight starts. If he uses a nut, I'll be in trouble basically. But I think I'll be in the red if he uses a nut. If he doesn't, I'll be okay. I think. Turn 1 sleep. I got both the sleep and the stun proc. So yeah, plus 15, I think, when the encounter should start, roughly. Probably more than that, 'cause he's gonna take his fucking time, isn't he? Oh no, it's 15. That's about right. Just don't guard the judgment, mate. We're in the red. We're in the red. Oh, we're not. Well, there you go. When's the last time I had a good Colosso? September. The Colosso in my PB was bad, and I PB'd in at the end of, well, the beginning of October, end of September. I don't know. I don't know. It's been a while since I've had a good Colosso. I don't actually know what a good Colosso is anymore because it's just been so long since I've had one. Just come on. And again, this is why we call it Time Losso, because there's not much you can do. Yep. Time for nut rage. The reason I did that, by the way, and I used the oil drop in that fight, because I normally wouldn't, the reason I used it there is because the last time I had him defend turn 1, I used Ragnarok, and it forced him to heal. He defended, healed after I did Ragnarok. So I used oil drop to advance the battle RNG in a different way, just to avoid getting the same as what I had last time, just in case. I have no guarantee that it is the same BRN value, but I just did it just to do something different, because I've seen that pattern before and it's not good. I have no guarantee of what I did actually helped. But cheers, future. Please do not guard. Thank you, buddy. Smoke, nice. Like smoke bomb. Just don't use a nut. Just attack me and use oil drops. It's fine. Or I mean, guard honestly isn't that bad. It might make this an extra turn. You can get. It's basically 3 Ragnaroks after judgment if he doesn't heal. So if this makes a difference, then it'll be 4 turns. If this sucks. Oh man, this could have been a 48 Colosso, dude. Sorry, I smashed that split key there. As long as there's okay, so basically it's 250 damage after judgment, which is okay. What do you mean? Sorry, Cause. That was a good stat rage. Oh, for the Azart fight? No, we just got shat on. He guarded judgment and I had a bad death walk. Yeah, I got down to Babai at a minute 30 rather than sub-minute, which is what I normally do. I then had a really shit encounter to Death Warp on. Which happens, but looks like we can be ahead by more than a shit amount. As long as I go even with my Suhala Desert, we've got a chance. Okay, let's try and get the... Yeah! Instant climb glitch. And the sub-pixel to go fast on a conveyor belt, hell yeah. The instant climb glitch is a glitch where you press down until you activate the animation to start climbing off the ladder, then on the immediate frame afterwards, press up just to get that on in an upward direction until the next like walkable surface or to the end of the climbable surface, which is what I did. Attack me again. Attack me! Right then. It was a low 49 Colosso. Sadly, Azart he guarded Judgment, and we wait to get the weaker sword so we can lose. We have to wait for him anyway, so we might as well let him attack us with a better sword. Like, if I grab the better sword, he won't kill me in 2 attacks. I think it's a damage roll. It can happen, but that guarantees it. When you get there first, if you get there first, you grab the best item. I don't choose which item I get. When you get there, you pick up... It auto picks up the best item for you when you cross a line. It's why I waited at the edge of the stairs. If I'd gone any further, it would have automatically picked up the best weapon. And the reason we win the first 2 is you need to get to the finals in order to impress Babai enough to continue the story. No worries. So I've got a minute and a half to save here now for the Suhala Desert split. That is if I get any of that time save there is based on me getting encounter skips. There are 7 encounters that I can skip from Tolby until the end of Suhala Desert. Cheers, Slade. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying Shadowbringers as well. So yeah, I'm going to run from Tolby to Tolby Gate over to, or the Suhala Bridge, basically. And then, so I can skip that encounter. Then there's an encounter from the bridge to the village of Suhala. Then there's all 3 Tempest Lizards or Tornado Lizards. You can skip an encounter. So that's, what, 5. You can skip an encounter on the way to Flash, and then you can get a 2 encounter escape rather than a 3 encounter escape from Suhala Desert. So 7 encounters that we can skip, potentially. And that's the difference between getting a godlike Suhala Desert or a shit-like Suhala Desert. So this time save, I just don't see. I don't see that time save. I expect to not get it, because it's too much to ask for. So really, my best possible time is 3:39:31. Let's just say it's that, and see how it goes. Thank you very much, Ty. Very kind of you. Come on. Sadly, the Colosso was just bad enough that it didn't help my positioning going into the end game. As I say, the best I've had is a 3 flat 34 Suhala Desert, so like almost a sub 3, or was it a 3 flat 04? I can't remember, but it was quick. It was a quick Suhala, and even that kind of run I didn't PB because it just went south in the end half. This point onwards is where the RNG gets a lot worse. I was talking about how Alt Miller and Colosso is one thing, but this is where it just takes a massive ramp up. Most encounters after I cross the gate to, I want to say Angara, it's probably not Angara, Gondoan, I think. Yeah. Is it Gondoan? I think it's Gondoan. One of them. When you get there, encounters will normally take 30 seconds apiece. So thank you very much, Kinort, for the gift sub to Ty. It's very, very lovely of you. That's a lot of gift subs. 240 of the buggers. Thank you for the support, dude. I greatly appreciate it. Angara's higher north, and then it's gone down. No senior. Let's get out of here, team. Okay, encounter 1. We're gonna hope to skip. That's 1. 1 of 7. That's the least effective time encounter skip because it's a one summon encounter regardless. This is a hard one. I'm gonna do the village touch just in case, because you can always get a really bad encounter. So that's 1 for 2. I hate how far it pushes you back here. So that's 2 of 3. You can get an encounter before the first tornado lizard, and that sucks if you get it because you shouldn't, but it is an encounter skip, so I do count it as part of the 7. So we ground again. It's priority. It stops his first turn. These lizards have 2 turns, so Tiamat is enough, followed up by an Isaac cast Judgment. This is an encounter skip potential. Got it. That's 3 of 4. That's a pretty tricky one. The hardest one though is his next one. It's the hardest encounter skip. The hardest is this one. The second hardest is the to the village, and the third hardest is the flash one. But they're pretty close across the board. Come on. Okay, that's 4 of 5. Should be hopefully, if the rest of the encounters that I get are going to be okay, should be about a minute's time saved with this. We'll see how the other encounters take it, but be nice, be nice, be nice. It's okay. It's not enough though. Quick sphere. That's not enough. I'm casting Quake Sphere because I need to use up as much PP as possible, because there is a somewhat optimal retreat glitch you can do. So Quake Sphere is 15 PP, so it's a good way to drain it without worrying. But yeah, this next encounter skip, I needed to wait a lot longer. Yeah, I didn't get it at all, nowhere near. This is going to be fine. Let's do that. So we got 5 out of 6. No. I don't know. You out-turned me. At least that's healing, so whatever. That's bad. That's a really bad fight, actually. That's not good for the health of this split. Need 2 good fights on the way out. Like 1 turn summon would be nice. We'll see how it goes. This will probably be like anywhere between 45 and 30 seconds of time save then. If I can be plus 1 minute or minus 1 minute, that would be really nice. But good. Not the best, but yeah. I had to do it. It wasn't a great idea, but okay, that was good. This is not ideal. Yeah, just fucking don't take a risk, just kill it. Bad summon, but I can't take a risk. These guys can guard, and if they guard, they survive. So just go fucking for. That's a slow fight. I skipped that encounter in my PB, so I'm already +1 encounter. This is good. So, we saved... We're not into the 339 just yet, but... This is the split that fucks me, basically, because in my PB, this split was unbelievable. So, there's not much I can really do. I just need to hope for encounter skips. And they're tricky to get. I got... As I said, I skipped the encounter on the way to Suhala Gate, and this one... In Suhala Gate, I only got 1 encounter, and that requires me to get the first encounter in here... on the next screen, not here. Okay. That is okay. That is a fast encounter though. So this is good. I just need the game to be kind to me to give me one more encounter skill, or yeah, one more good encounter rate. So jump. No. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. No, let's do that. Let's do this. That should kill him. So we're +2 encounters, which is not good, obviously, but we're okay. I've had a lot worse than this. So that retreat glitch there helps me out there, but it also sets me up for another retreat glitch afterwards. So I'm just going to reset my retreat point to back to the right side so I can get out easier. In Venus 1, we're not in Venus yet, but in Venus 1, we can use a reveal, and this is the only place it works. But reveal walking is a thing where when we cast reveal, the map that is placed over doesn't have any aggro gain for encounters on it. Don't know why it works here, but it does. It just doesn't include any encounter gain. I need to be careful here. I want to get blue first as well. I'm going to play really safe with my reveals here as well. I don't want to, but I need to. Come on, blue path. Come on, blue path. That's plus 12 seconds. That is a 50-50. Every frame it swaps. But when you get the yellow one, it's always going to swap to the other one regardless. So if you get it wrong, or if you're unlucky the first time, you can just do it. So it's not so bad, but it's still annoying. I don't know what can kill him through the defend apart from this. I don't even think through the defend that will kill him, but you know. Okay, so we are plus 3 encounters. On the way to Suhala, on the way to, well, through Suhala, and then on the way to Lalaviro. Although I might have gotten the encounter to Lalaviro, so I might only be plus 2. But even then, plus 2 encounters is like anywhere between 30 and 45 seconds, maybe even a whole minute. So this split is the most strenuous split in my run. Cheers, Hoppy. That retreat skips an entire screen's worth of encounter aggro, so we can hopefully get the first. Nah, that was early. Attack first! Okay. I'm not going to get the 1 encounter though, because there's too much space to go. I'll get 2 encounters, but that attack first is helpful. You can get 1 encounter in Tunnel Ruins, which is what I got in my PB. But I'm going to get 2 here. But that first one being an attack first kind of makes up for it. This is looking like I'll still be in the green after entering Venus, but I'm not sure. Depends on how well my my Tunnel Ruins go. How good the encounters I get are. If I get loads of griffins, it just sucks because griffins are slow and they're shitty. And it's why we have ground, to be fair. Yeah. It's very important to keep an eye on the text. Like, as soon as I get an encounter, my eyes go to the bottom third of the screen so I can see if I get an attack first. Yeah. We've chased cash money since the beginning. So let's go. I can follow where they went. It is, yes. This is not a good idea. An unfortunate as fuck fight, but it's okay. A four enemy encounter is just shit like that. There's not much I can do. Just have to take the L. So yeah, it's about a minute from the final room, so it depends on how long I get, how quickly I get in there. I should get my encounter before the final room, so it's looking like I'll be in there about, I don't know, maybe 11 minutes. So I'm probably I should be in the green, but just about, like, nowhere, but like just about, which means 39 is possible if everything goes perfect from there on out, which I just can't say. Too much RNG. Do I have 10? I don't. Oh my god. Just take it out, I don't give a fuck. It's a single target summon. This is good. Just do it. Come on. I could have killed that with like a meteor or something, which is a bit faster, but I just don't care. That was a really good encounter to get. I could have had a much worse encounter. Double Griffin. Just give me one attack first in Venus, come on. That's all I'm asking for, one attack first and good fights. But one attack first would save me 30 seconds. Well, one attack first is going even. Two is 30 seconds. $339.31. Yeah, they outturn Ivan. This is why you have to flash if you get it. So, but that is the worst fight. So far, so good. Having really good rates. It's going to get worse, I know, but so far, I'm happy with it. The fights have been two turn summons, but like I've had 2 fights only, so my third should be before this fight, before this screen ends. But okay, there it is. There's the bullshit. Flash. Let's go. I don't have judgment because I don't have judgment. Because ground is still set. I was hoping that I didn't need to. I was banking on not getting a Thunder Lizard. Mercury as well. Bastard. Just in case he survives. This is a bad fight. This is a 2-turn fight like this, and it's just 3 summons. This is a bad fight. It would have been over if I had Judgment, but I didn't. So. Slow. Don't want to see this shit. Well, it started off good. These fights have been easy, but I just haven't had the right summons to clear them in one turn. I've just been really fucking unlucky on my ticks. Yeah, we've got a minute until I start losing time, and this screen is about a minute long, so... Yeah, it's just that one fight. I haven't actually had that many fights, but none of them have been attack first, so I had to do all of them. And I think the double griffins, meaning like a two summoner. I haven't had any magical or manticore kings. So, as I said, this room is about a minute long, so I am gonna lose at least a minute. So I should be in the red by a good chunk. 339 off the table, record probably off the table too. But a good PB is still available. As always, it comes down to this split. Well, get entering Venus, but this wasn't a good enough Venus Lighthouse. Rip 33X. Where were you earlier, man? Oh, man. This is bad. I was kind of hoping to go even with myself there. This is a shame. I didn't think this was that bad a Venus Lighthouse. Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad of a Venus Lighthouse, but it really was bad. I don't know why. I don't know what. I had good encounter rates at the start. Maybe like the same amount of encounters. I don't think the encounters are that bad, so the fact that I lost a minute plus here is a bit of a shame. Not at 5-4-0 is not even possible at all. Just a 5-4-1 or a 3-4-1. Let's see if we can get a good time though. We've got a lot of time to save in these final 2 fights. Yo T, thank you very much for promoting yourself to the fighting class. Appreciate the support, thanks so much indeed. And to note as well, my strats for this final fight are what's called courthouse strats. I'll be summoning Judgment every other turn. So it takes a very, very specific setup with all of my Ginny spread out. So I can use 3 Ginny on turn and summon, and then use 1 off Ginny. And I didn't do the double turn on the final one. Okay, that's not good. Yeah. Okay. Fizz, Flint. Why have you got Flint? Why did I do that? Smog. Hail. No, don't flash for that. Scorch for that. Appreciate it. It's a good emote. I like it. That was a really shit setup. Not ideal. This is just so hard to save this minute and 20. And then I've got to go up against Fusion Dragon. It's almost 3 minutes of time save at the end of the game, and it's just so hard to see. It just doesn't happen. So okay, there's loads of things that can cause the fight to go south. Anything between resist, heal, and break prevents the perfect fight. Death Size will one-shot someone, preventing the perfect fight. And there's also Haunt, which makes things very scary. So we have Mia on the Jupiter class, and then we have 2 priorities to go first. We're going to ground Minardi so she can't use Death Size, and then we're going to use Vine because she's faster than Isaac being in the Jupiter class, allowing Judgment to be summoned. On the off turn, we're going to prepare the other Venus Ginny that Isaac has, and then do it that way. Guard, Flint, Flash, Mars. 90% damage reduction. Enjoy. I just don't want to see things like Death Size from Minardi, any Haunting from Saturos, anything like that, or Break. I don't want to see Break would suck. He always does break as well. So they're incentivized to use break when you have buffs up. So it's essentially 4 judgments will kill them if there's no break or any healing or any resist. GG. Double GG. I could try and go for the faster setup. I use Nereid on this fight and then use Nereid on the next one rather than a Boreas on the Fusion Dragon alone. A bit riskier, but it will work out. I don't see a way that it wouldn't really work out. Should work. I haven't tried this before, but I'm going to try it. Ah, it didn't kill. Fuck. I was hoping it did. Oh well. I was hoping it did, but it didn't. Just trying it out. Fuck! Should have gone Cybele. I had the ability to do Cybele. I should have done it. I can't believe it was that much damage as well. I was hoping that the Flash summon or the Mars summon wouldn't be enough, but it was just that close. I should have just gone for the Cybele, but how was I to know? Ramses would have been enough, I think, without resist. That's the only issue. Normally that would have been the right decision to make. Just got a bit embodied by RNG. Okay, well this should hopefully PB. It might be, it'll be like a 42, but I'm not sure how much of a 42 it will be. Have to see, but yeah, it is an unfortunate end, but a much better end than I've had in the past. This is looking good. I can PB, so that's nice. Gonna see it out. Same strats for Fusion Dragon. There are things I am worried about seeing, of course. Flint, Flash. So things like Haunt on Isaac. If he uses Evil Blessing and Haunt lands on Isaac, there's a 1 in 4 chance that the damage that I deal to Fusion Dragon comes back at me, and I will die at any point. So here's the Evil Blessing. It didn't land on Isaac, so that's good. This needs to be fully buffed. 1,100. At least one of those is needed, and I got one, so that's fine. I could use prisms, but I would just rather guard. Thankfully, I haven't needed to use Wish at all, which is really good. He's only used Drain Fang on the Granite turns. That's super lucky. This is a part of the RNG of Fusion Dragon that we don't really think about that much, but it's about the spells and skills he uses on the Granite turn that makes it difficult for me to continue. So the fact that he's using quick moves, this is really, really good so far. A very nice Fusion Dragon. Depending on this turn, I might be able to go straight into it. So I'm going to get 2 fully buffed Judgments off, which is 2,000 damage each between them, plus about another 700 for the Cybele. So this looks pretty good. Just need to hope that he doesn't do anything big, so I can go into Boreas. Deadly Gas is good. That's good. Boreas, Flint, Flash, Arms. This is a very good Fusion Dragon. Perhaps my best Fusion Dragon. Okay, it's not over yet. This is going to be close. I'm not sure if Cybele will kill, but it is going to be max buff. So we'll have to see. But this is going to come close. Mia dying is not good. Come on, give it to me. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That is good. A full minute time save. 42. New splits to run against, thank God. That was not record, no. I lost record after Venus Lighthouse. I lost too much time in Venus Lighthouse. That's good. That is good. This is going to be the one. I've got to slowly... It was never going to be me immediately getting the 3-3x. I knew it wasn't. I've been so close. Like the last... I've had 4 runs now where I get to this... I get to Saturas Monardi on 3-3x pace, and Saturas Monardi and Fusion Dragon have just ended it for me every time. So I knew that I was ready for a PB, and we got it. So... That's good. At long last, new splits. That was an amazing, amazing Fusion Dragon. He used really good skills. So I didn't heal. I didn't heal in Fusion Dragon. So yeah. 42.05 should be if I mash well enough. The thing is, like, I know that the 3-3x is possible. Just do I have to keep going for it? I don't know. I can't remember my PB, in all honesty. I just know that they went badly. I know that things go well or badly. I don't know the details. But that's really good to get that one, because it's really fucking annoying going up against such a good Enter Venus and a really good Venus Eerie. I lost 1 minute and 20 with 30 seconds to save. So that means I've got, again, like 2 minutes of flat time save in Venus Lighthouse, as long as I get good fights. Which is a good thing to know. Knowing that you have such a huge chunk of time save is really helpful. We'll go over it in a bit. Let's get to the end, and then we'll go over the whole thing. But we're there. It's a nice way to end it on a good Fusion Dragon at long last. It's going to be annoying going up against this Fusion Dragon because it's a very good one, and he can troll. Boy, he can troll. I do believe that Judgment is a faster summon than Cybele as well, so I lost time having to cast Cybele twice rather than 3 or 4 Judgments. But I was amazed that every single time I had Granite up, he only used Drain Fang. That is absolutely huge. That really, really is huge. Or single target stuff or quick stuff. Like he used, I think he used, he used Poison Breath on the third one, and then 2 Drain Fangs, which is so much time save. I don't have to heal, it's a quick move. It's just super nice. I got broken in Satoris Minardi, but not on Fusion Dragon. Yeah, I got resist into breaks, and then that's why I had to elongate the fight against Satoros. Who's going to get the item? It's very important to check who gets the item so you don't flub the menu at the end. It should be that I think Garrett gets it. Oh no, it should be Isaac who gets it because the Shaman Rod. The Black Orb. I got it. Oh no, I passed it to Garrett. Final text box is Mia saying Jenna is waiting for us. Fuck yeah. $42.05. Another minute barrier broken. Let's go. Hell yeah, dude. Sweet. Slowly but surely closing in. A minute and a half, Plexa. 1 minute and a half. It used to be a never-ending 10-minute advancement he'd get every time, but it's 90 seconds! Oh. Shit. That was a good run. Let's go through it. I wasn't ever in the red until Venus Erie, dude! Oh my god. Oh. It was green the entire way until Venus Lighthouse. What a run. Holy shit. Okay, a standard whatever. It's the beginning, that went well. I didn't sub 50 bandits because it's impossible to save fucking time on that one. Incredible Goma Cave. It was as good as my gold the first time. Sub 8-minute kill on Forge. Brilliant. Bilibin Cave could have been better. We can save like 20-30 seconds there. Got a lot of encounters and couldn't flee. Wasn't that great. Mercury Erie, very good. 47-second entry into Emil, and then had a really good set of fights inside. I had a 1 summon second fight, so that was quick. Saturos went very, very well. Had the same pattern as last time, so I made the changes to get a faster fight. Very good. Tret went well. Breeze ran away, though, so there's more time to save on Tret. Fusion Temple, 1 fight slow, and yeah, so whatever. Mogul Forest, got kind of bodied, but it wasn't that bad. Corona, we had a death, but Corona, we didn't get any extra encounters, so that was fine. So we had to revive, but we didn't get the full time save, but we saved a lot. Alton, retreat glitch, 4 seconds out of 40, so more time to save there. I had a couple of fights that could have been a bit better. I had a lot of 4 enemy encounters. Manticore, really good, honestly. We just got bodied by Mia dying, had to add a turn to the fight. Vines, whatever, fuck it. Happy Squid, I think I had 1 extra encounter, slow, plus toilet break, to a bit beyond. Hail, fine. Draft, good enough. Colosso! Could have been better. Sat Rage, I got a good Sat Rage fight, but we lost too much time on Azart for it to be worthwhile. Really good Suhala. Really bad Enter Venus. Well, not really bad, but, you know, expected Enter Venus. Bad Venus Lighthouse. And then good final. Can't say anything other than that. Amazing run. It's PB, and it's another fucking good run. I'm playing so well. Playing so well. And we're not done. We're not done. Record or 3-3x. So let's go. I'll call the recording there though. I'm going to finish the recording. The stream will continue, but I'm going to call the recording there. Good shit. We'll keep going. We're not done yet.